Park Sisters, and you're on set with NGP.
Hi, I'm Freddie Jackson, and I'm on the set in NGP.
So we're here with Kimberly Elise, and we're at Cobo Hall, downtown Detroit, and this is an awesome event.
It is.
In downtown LA, with none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Daytwan Thomas, who is the editor-in-chief of Vibe magazine. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, man.
So we're here with Phoebe Robinson, actor, author, comedian extraordinaire.
Every Friday night, we have a live audience.
Hi, I'm Kim Fields on the set with NGP. They are wonderful to work with, and I should know.
Listen, I'm here with Freddie Jackson. Of course, he is a legend in the game. I've been listening to him since he came out with all the hits. But, you know, I'm thinking, Freddie, that we could do something together, like a duet, you know, on stage together.
I'm so glad you're thinking about it, but it shall not be done.
But I've been practicing.
And that's good, and practice makes perfect.
You are my lady.
I got a career ahead of me, don't do that. that's, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna stick with
the
production.
Marquis says Freddie Jackson, I work alone, just one. It's not Ashford and Simpson, it's not Shock and Rufus, it's Freddie Jackson.
Well, I'm gonna go get behind camera.
Do what you gotta do, see you later. The nerve.
I met Vincent actually through church, serving at church.
He reached out through the Specs Howard program when I was attending Specs Howard.
I met Vince through an introduction by a mutual friend.
He was hired in as our new producer.
My first impression when I met him was I felt he was very professional.
My first impression was this guy talks way too much.
Vince is a comedian. I remember this video where Vince had church members acting as gangster. One of them was even a pastor, acting as gangsters to persuade other church members to join his media team.
I don't believe in working in any type of environment that causes me unnecessary stress. So we have a camaraderie that works well. Our personalities work well together, and so we blend pretty well together.
My most memorable experience of working with NGP was most definitely our trip down to Florida to record the Momma series. The most valuable thing from me working on this film was the personal growth that I experienced as a videographer and as a man. And being with Vincent that amount of time, a lot of things were shown to me and allowed me to just take in and really grow as a person.
My most memorable experience at the very moment with NGP would be our trip to Florida. We took a drive to Florida, which was absolutely insane for us to do, but we did it and we conquered it. And that was the best part of it all. It was supposed to be 3 drivers that split the time. That didn't happen exactly that way.
The relationship with me and Vince working on these NGP projects has been great. I've learned so much, from the pre-production planning to the execution to delivering to the clients. All of that stuff has been great for me. I've even stolen a few of those things from my own company.
So my role in making this film was a role of multiple hats. So a baseball cap, a sunbrim, whichever hat was needed at that moment, that was my role, and I enjoyed it.
My role in this film was the director of photography. Basically, Vince was the director, and I pretty much followed his direction and made sure his vision came to life.
This documentary is important because communities are suffering, and in particular POC communities are suffering, and we're suffering from our own inflicted wounds to ourselves. And so I believe that this documentary it's not like it's something new, but it's a new highlight in what's happening and how you as an individual or as a family can take the steps to change that culture within your own community.
I knew something was going to happen one day. I just knew.
God was showing me, He was preparing me for what was about to happen. I had had a dream that something had happened to one of my children. When I woke up, I remember begging God to please don't take my kids.
Burden down, Lord.
Jonathan White!
Jonathan White!
Jonathan White!
Jonathan White!
Jonathan White!
Long live Jonathan White!
Oh, Jesus.
Award-winning producer Vince Elliott gives you an inside look at the lives of real moms with unimaginable stories.
As I laid there, I felt when his last heartbeat.
It is devastating losing your child to murder.
That was the worst day of my life.
Where do they go from here?
We have to forgive so we can heal ourselves.
As I was listening to all of y'all, my heart literally goes out to you. I feel your pain. And as you go through day by day, I pray that God will give you the same supernatural strength that He gave me.
If I can just take and just hold my baby in my arms just one more time.